600 miles west of the Solomons lies New Guinea, where Americans and Australians have driven the Japs deep into the jungle and upset the entire Jap timetable by recapturing Kokodo. Jungle warfare is a new kind of warfare. It is fought in damp, sapping heat through shoulder-high vegetation that covers the hills and deep gullies. But the United Nations must master jungle tactics if the Japanese are to be torn out of their conquered empire. These are seasoned, rested troops about to start from a forward base only an hour from the front. This is a cat-and-mouse war through the steaming jungle. The Jap's uniform is green, and his hands and face are painted so that he merges into the dense foliage. Always close, but never seen. But our troops have learned a few tricks about camouflage, too. Guns are set up. The mortar barks and one Jap hut is gone. The troops come in closer with Bren guns, machine guns. There goes a Jap. A mortar knocks out another hut. The men close in now to mop up any Japs that may be left. The Japs fled in such haste, they left a great deal of equipment behind them. Souvenirs for the curious troops who overhaul the wreckage of the retreating enemy. Even the strong box with its gold was abandoned in the sudden attack. A major factor in all warfare is supplies, and in the jungle it is an incredibly difficult problem. Planes fly the food and medicine and ammunition in 30 minutes over terrain that takes 6 days for the troops on foot. The pilots of these planes maneuver in and out of the deep wooded valleys to drop their packages. The bush boys are still curious about flying. Only inches to spare over the treetops for this plane. The supplies are gathered up. Some came down under parachutes. Most of it was packed in special boxes so it could be dropped from the plane and withstand the shock of landing. Food was part of the supplies. And most important, guns. Fresh troops are coming up, so the wounded and tired may be sent back. Before they start on the 6-day trek back to their main base, the wounded receive temporary aid. Whatever can be done for them under these primitive conditions. In this group, 400 native carriers are needed to carry 45 stretcher cases. Men who are not too badly wounded walk. Natives have won the respect of all the officers and men by their handling of the wounded. Bringing the stretchers over the slippery, treacherous paths across the rushing streams is a delicate job, but the bearers with their sure footing can do it. Then rain. Rain that spills down every day at the same hour. A deluge that turns the paths into greasy tracks, that churns the earth into sucking mud to drag at the men's feet. These troops have sweated and fought in the jungle. They've suffered privations, and they've seen their friends killed beside them. They're back at the base now to recover their strength. Once they're well rested, they'll be up at the front again.